The Last Light of Maple Street. It was a chilly autumn evening in the small American town of Cedarville. The golden leaves danced across Maple Street as the sun slowly disappeared behind the old water tower. 12-year-old Emily Parker sat on the front porch, her knees pulled close to her chest, watching her father fix the old Ford truck again. Her father, a tall man with rough hands and kind eyes, had been out of work for months since the factory shut down. The truck, once bright red, had faded to rusty brown, much like the family's luck. Yet every evening he worked on it as if fixing that truck could fix everything else too. "Dad, do you think we'll be okay?" Emily asked softly. He looked up, wiped the grease from his hands, and smiled. "We'll always be okay, kiddo, as long as we don't give up." Emily believed him because he always kept his promises until the day he didn't come home. That night, a terrible storm hit Cedarville. The lightning flashed like broken glass across the sky. Her father had gone out to help a neighbor whose barn roof had collapsed. Hours passed, and the sound of sirens replaced the sound of rain. The next morning, Maple Street was quiet, too quiet. People whispered as they brought food and flowers. Emily didn't understand at first, but when her mother held her tight, shaking, she knew. Her father was gone. Weeks went by. The world felt gray and empty. The truck sat unfinished in the driveway, its hood open like a broken heart. Emily stopped going outside. She stopped smiling. One afternoon, as the first snow began to fall, Emily heard her mother crying in the kitchen. She looked out at the truck and remembered her father's words, "As long as we don't give up." She went outside, brushed the snow off the hood, and sat in the driver's seat. The smell of oil and metal brought back memories of laughter, of long drives to the lake, of her father's voice singing along to old country songs. She turned the key. The engine coughed, sputtered, and came to life. Emily laughed through her tears. The sound wasn't perfect, but it was alive, just like her father's spirit within her. That night, the lights on Maple Street seemed to shine brighter than before. Years later, when Emily was grown, she became a mechanic, one of the best in the county. Outside her small shop hung a wooden sign that read, "Parker's Auto, we never give up." And in the corner of the garage sat that same old Ford truck, polished and running, a living memory of love, courage, and the promise of never giving up, even when the light fades.